Hello students, in the previous session we have learned about the effect of temperature and pressure on the states of matter. Do we always need to heat or change pressure for changing the state of matter? No. We can say some examples from everyday life where change of state from liquid to vapor takes place without the liquid reaching the boiling point. For example, water, when left uncovered, slowly changes into vapor. Wet clothes dry up. Let us discuss what happens to water in the above two examples. We know that particles of matter are always moving and are never at rest. At a given temperature, in any gas, liquid, or solid, there are particles with different amounts of kinetic energy. In the case of liquids, a small fraction of particles at the surface having higher kinetic energy and able to break away from the force of attraction of other particles and gets converted into vapor. This phenomenon of change of a liquid into vapors at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. I repeat, the phenomenon of change of a liquid into vapors at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Let us understand the factors affecting evaporation by an activity. Activity 1.14. Take 5 ml of water in a test tube and keep it near a window or under a fan. Take 5 ml of water in an open china dish and keep it near a window or under a fan. Take 5 ml of water in an open china dish and keep it inside a cupboard or on a shelf in your class. Record the room temperature. Record the time or days taken for the evaporation process in the above cases. Repeat the above 3 steps of activity on a rainy day and record your observations. What do you infer about the effect of temperature, surface area and wind velocity, that is speed, on evaporation? Observation. Out of these 3 setups, water in the test tube had the lowest surface area, that is least exposed to air, so it takes maximum time to evaporate. The other 2 china dishes have equal surface area, but water in china dish which was near the window or under the fan evaporates quickly due to high speed of air as compared to water in the china dish which was placed in cupboard. When the activity was repeated on a rainy day, it was found that it took more time for evaporation of water because in rainy season the air gets saturated with moisture and has high humidity. From that, we come to conclusion that the rate of evaporation depends upon the surface area, wind speed, temperature, and humidity in the air. It increases with increase in surface area, wind speed, and temperature, whereas it decreases with increasing humidity of air. Let us discuss in detail about the factors affecting evaporation. First one, an increase of surface area. Increase in surface area increases the rate of evaporation. Second one, an increase of temperature. The rise in temperature increases the rate of evaporation. This is because more number of particles get enough kinetic energy while rising the temperature and they go into the vapor state. A decrease in humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor present in air. If the amount of water vapor is high, then the rate of evaporation is low. Next, an increase in wind speed. Increase in wind speed increases the rate of evaporation. Example, windy day, clothes dry faster. This is because the particles of water vapor move away with the wind and decreases the amount of water vapor. We discussed about the factors affecting evaporation. The evaporation causes cooling. Let us discuss with an example. During evaporation, energy is required by the water molecules which is taken from the remaining water or any other liquid as latent heat of vaporization. So the temperature of the remaining water gets lower. Therefore, cooling is caused during evaporation. Example, leave the hot water in an open pot. It gets cooled. Another example, pour acetone, that is nail polish remover, on your palm. After some time, you feel cool. This is because the particles gain energy from your palm or surroundings and evaporate. That causes cooling. Why do we wear cotton clothes during summer? Cotton is good absorber of heat. The water from these cloths slowly gets evaporated, causing cooling of our body. Why do we see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass containing ice cold water? The water vapor present in air on coming in contact with the cold glass of water loses energy and gets converted to liquid state. That's why we can see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass that contains ice cold water.